Hi, I'm Phil.
I'm Kathleen.
I'm Maggie.
And you're watching Word of Mouth.
Today we went to see Memphis.
Chad Kimball plays Huey, the DJ in the show, and he's eccentric. He's not an educated guy. He's an oddball.
He loves his rock and roll. He loves black music, and he is the driving force into exposing this music to Memphis.
Huey is walking along Beale Street, and he's drawn into this club by the music, and particularly by a singer named Felicia.
He was an interloper. What are you doing here? You're white. And, but he wins them over. He shows them how he loves the type of music, and he enjoys it, and he gets romantically involved in one of these singers.
Felicia is played by Montego Glover, and she wants to be a star. She has an amazing voice, and she really thinks that all she can do is sing at her brother's club. Her brother says, I'm going to try to make you a star. I'm going to get you on mainstream radio, but we need money, and they didn't have any money, so they never had enough money to cut a record. So Huey comes in, and he says, I'm going to put you on mainstream radio. And
he's successful in doing it, yeah, but at a price, because he's in an area where that's black and white. No. And they suffer the consequences of that.
I loved Chad Kimball's performance. The depth of talent displayed was wonderful. He can really sing.
He was a clown. He was funny, he could sing, he could dance. He's a man of all, jack of all trades. He was very, very entertaining, and he fit right into the part,
When he sings, Memphis lives in me. You can't not sit there without a little tear or two. He's a fine singer, a fine performer.
Montego Glover, who played the part of Felicia, she had a beautiful voice. She had a voice that would shake the rafters. She was a good actor. She fit into the character, and a good dancer, a triple threat.
She starts to sing, and the whole audience is just caught up with her. I mean, she stopped the show twice, literally, but near the end of a number. She's amazing.
She can sing the soles off your shoes. She's amazing and beautiful, and she can act, and she looks really good in her costumes, and she's got everything going for her.
I was a little skeptical about the romance at first. In the beginning, I kind of said, well, this is a little hokey, a little corny, and a little predictable. But then the two actors, Chad Kimball and Montego Glover, really made me believe in the romance and how they were drawn to each other.
Another actress who was very, very, very good was Cass Morgan. She played the mother of Huey. Beautiful singer, and the character was so realistic. You know, she had a change from an old frumpy mother into a woman who could sing and dance. It was a great character.
The ensemble is so tight and so good and so talented that I'm reluctant to name one person over the other. This is a cast that screams Broadway musical.
I didn't know who any of these people were. I had just heard a little sound about Memphis, but I didn't really know what it was about, and I can't get over. It is a remarkable gathering of fabulous talent, and they give it freely and with great joy.
This is an original musical, and the score was on point, I thought. It was very reminiscent of the early 50s, the birth of rock and roll, kind of the rhythm and blues.
The score has it all, and it's all true to the story it's telling. It's all true to the background of the music, what it's supposed to be showing.
It had jazz, gospel, blues, jive, everything, and the same with the dancing. Oh, the dancing was great. I mean, you couldn't help go along with it.
The choreography is wonderful, and it is physical, it is imaginative.
I got to mention one time is the scenery. The scenery was beautiful. It was so beautiful. It kind of flowed in. There was no change of scenery. The story just flowed in. and one scene to another.
I brought my mother as my guest today, and I did that quite deliberately. I was hoping that she'd be available to go because the show is about a mixed-race couple in a small southern town in the 1950s. And my parents were a mixed-race couple in the 50s in a small Pennsylvania town. And I could tell at different parts she was crying, I was crying. So this show was very personal for me. It was a nice window into kind of my mother in a way because it helped me appreciate what she went through back then, and also how far we've come.
It was fantastic in every way. Everything, wonderful.
The music alone just kept you in the mood. The scenery was beautiful. The singing was tremendous. It was just all around good. And everyone should enjoy it.
I would recommend Memphis to anybody, anywhere, any age. If people don't like Memphis, I'm so sorry for them. I really am. How sad not to love this show. It's just fabulous.
Would I recommend it? I'll have to see it a second time. That's how good it was.
If you're looking at other musicals that may have received more press, perhaps because of the people who are in those shows, give Memphis a second look, because if you don't recognize the names, you're going to be quite surprised, and it's going to be kind of a really blockbuster experience for you on Broadway.